Pokemon Puzzle League. Now, all I gotta say about this game is that if I still did Frustration Series, I absolutely would have done it on this game. Because there's a very hard mode you can unlock. And it's very, very hard. Namco News N64. It's got Pac-Man, Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, probably other games that are retro. Cool little cartridge, but I mean, everyone has that. You can just play all these on the computer instead of spending money on the N64 versions, which are not as superior. Command and Conquer. This is another strategy game that I couldn't really get into. I got into Gauntlet Legends, as I mentioned before. But this game, I don't know, this one was kind of slow. NASCAR 99. Terrible. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I love this little cover that I have for it. I don't know if you can see it. Link like pops out of the cover. It's so cool. But again, I'm not good at Zelda games. Haven't really played it. But I'm very glad that I have this cool cover. NFL Blitz. This is actually a pretty interesting football game because it's fast-paced. It's arcade style. It's interesting, absolutely. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. It's again the same thing as the first Turok dinosaur hunting game. You're hunting dinosaurs again. And there's a third one that I still have to get. Monopoly. Again, if you don't buy the video game, get the Monopoly board. I have at least 30 because I collect Monopoly boards too. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Again, the same as the rest, pretty much. Pokemon Snap. Me and my friend played this game in a couple days. Very, very fun game. Absolutely, it's one of the most unique games that I've ever played. I mean, what kind of game makes you take pictures and makes it fun? This game does. Wayne's Gretzky's 3D Hockey. May seem like a mediocre crap hockey game, but it's actually really, really fun. It's extremely fast-paced. There's only 2 players on the field, 1 goalie, and then 1 person just carrying the puck around. The puck goes flying. I mean, it's everywhere. You don't know where it's going half the time, but it's just a fun hockey game. NHL Breakaway 98. Well, here's a slow, boring hockey game. Monaco Grand Prix, a really, really bad racing game. Madden Football 64. I'm so sick of talking about football games. I think I still have like 10 to get. Wave Race 64. Wave racing game. Cruisin' USA. A lot of people praise this game, but personally, Mario Kart is where it's at. Because again, you're just driving. There's no, like power-ups to make the game interesting. And there's a multiplayer, sure, but there's no battle mode or anything like that. Unless you're not into all that crazy stuff going on in racing games, and this is the game for you. Spider-Man. This is another game that I need to try to complete. I remember playing this on the PlayStation at a friend's house when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I really would love to beat this game. It requires a control pack or whatever, and I have one. I just haven't found the time to do this one yet. Star Fox 64. Love this game, besides from the fact that when you die, you go back to the very beginning. I got pretty far too. I got to like level 3 or something. I think that's far. I don't know. Why? Glover. Quite possibly the weirdest game I've ever heard of. You're playing as a glove, whacking a ball around. I couldn't really get into it. I've heard it's pretty good. I can't get into it. It's too weird. Rat Attack. Honestly, don't remember what the heck this game was about. Alright, and the final game. International Track and Field 2000. Just a boring old Olympic type game. So, there you have it. Sorry if that dragged out or anything, but I thought it'd be a little cool just to show them all. Gotta collect them all. N64.